What's going on, yo? Welcome back to the Cigar Ralphie. And I don't know if I uploaded this or if I uploaded my last Canibus video first. I don't know which one I uploaded first due to my internet situation. And I'm not recording the normal way that I normally record. I record the last one the same way because of, I said I put all my stuff away, and I'm having also, I didn't say before, a little bit of technical difficulties with my cameras and the equipment I use and all that. Is, you know, there's a lot goes into it doing these reaction videos. I gotta have two things and record this and that, whatever. Anyway, the way I do it at least. But anyway, Canibus. Again, this is my second video on Canibus. If this is the first one that uploads, then this is my first video. But if this is the second one, then obviously it's my second video. Canibus is one of my favorite underrated rappers who never got as big as he could have been because of bad management. White Clef Gene, I spoke about it in the last video if I uploaded it. This is my favorite one. This song right here, Master Thesis, is one of my favorite songs from Canibus and probably of every hip hop song. That's one of my probably top 10 favorite songs. Not my number one, but one of my top 10 that I listen to, and it's always like, I listen to that on long drives and I just listen to the whole song and it's like, damn, yo, this is deep, yo. Like the words he used. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to the song, and I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna hear why it's my favorite, one of my favorite songs. It might not be one of yours, but it's one of mine.
Underneath the deepness, come to myclub.net where you can read this. Run a plot on the map in hyperspace. From the Society for Scientific Exploration. Color is vibration, vibration is sound. Sound resonates through the mouth. Check it out, what I say vibrates no less than 9 ways. South, southeast, west, southwest, east, north, northeast, northwest. And the black and white images fade to gray sound waves. Track my adversaries like a mouse in a maze with a bewildering array of lyrical display. The best.
Look, if you're already lost, if you're lost already, I could understand. That's Canibus. Canibus, that's Canibus. He uses these crazy metaphors. Like, I don't know if he spends his time inside of his bedroom just reading all these books, and you know what I mean? And he just puts things together in a way that you're like, most people aren't gonna understand them because of just like the words he uses, like color is vibration, vibration is sound. That, you know, that's something you learn in school. You know what I mean? He uses words like bewildering. You know, and it's like, and, you know, if you're a young person who doesn't really do a lot of reading and stuff like that, who doesn't expand, then you're just like, okay. You know, it's easy to understand the new rappers that are just saying the same thing over and over. I got a gun. What? I got a gun. What? I got some money. What? I got some money. What? You know what I mean? It's easy to understand that. I'm not saying they're dumb, they're making their money, but just saying, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That's what the world wants, so.
Orbitally rearranged monoatomic elements with adept intelligence, the highest professorship. My English etiquette compels me to not say it if I can't spell it, bitch. My circularized third eye sees all. Atlantis was surrounded by 4 sea walls. I read 1/4 of the Library of Alexandria before it was burnt to the floor. I wish I could have learned more about the shapes of the sacred geometry they used to draw. They were new millennium, but Euclidean in form. Ancient in many ways, but not nearly as
Euclidean in form. Euclidean in form. What the hell is that? Nobody gonna know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Unless you read about it. You have to look up what Euclidean means. You know, Euclidean in form. Like, nobody's gonna know what that means. Hell, not even I. I didn't look that one up. But like when he was talking about the sacred geometry, you know, they used to draw and Atlantis surrounded by 4 sea walls and all that. I mean, come on, man.
Processed beryllium by the quintillion. They cooked on symmetrical stoves with my logo etched above the hole where they sense in the Buckminster Fuller type dome. I talked to Mr. Fuller over the phone, and he said he had a contract to rebuild Rome. He said he didn't want to do it alone. I told him I was busy writing poems, but I think about going. The process was slow and the dough was low, but I took it as the perfect opportunity to grow. Plus I had never traveled that far from home, but I heard about the beauty of Sidonian snow. Neon green grass, statues made from translucent glass. I'd be crazy to pass. I like Algerian jazz. The Twilight Band that plays tunes from a laser black sax. It sounds so laid back, it helps me relax. I bought the album after seeing K-Pax. Oh, how I miss my Nautilus. I was told Baron Goat and McDonald's did not exist. You have a minus case of scaphocephalus. I prescribe some neo-gothic antibiotics. Words concocted from the lyrical locksmith. Deadliest 10 droplets of rice and toxin. From every angle the competition gets boxed in. As Dr. C and Dr. Nature's doctrine. Translate the English alphabet to the Omega text. Life is now, but death is next. Postborn Alan Bell from the belly of hell. Communicate through diatonic and pentatonic scale. These dark side tales might affect sales. I set sail to hunt down and vex sperm whales. Use the aphrodisiac to get a female. Call Ginger, tie her up and drink her ginger ale. Dram Margay for me, scotch on the rocks for you. Your vocab is smaller than a cup of tools. In the studio with James Lipton, reminiscing about the script that was written before the beginning. All of a sudden the booze turned to applause. My jaw stronger than the Caninde macaws. Can't even count the balls I've expended so far. Don't wanna rap no more, it's been so long. I wish the clock would hurry up and tick. I'm out in the bush and the sticks, hungry 100 clicks. Dr. Scholes gave me a good fit. Me and him went to school together back in '86 when I was really ill. Putting flank energy in a rhyme the size of a Tylenol pill. You wanna laugh now and cast your belligerent doubt? Show you what poetry's really about. The side effects make you pass out, followed by skin rash, itching, diarrhea, nausea, and dry mouth. You want a time out? You better spit a rhyme out before the community of real MCs die out. College students say to me, you ain't smart. Record label A&R say this ain't art. These are the contents of the covenant of the ark. Listen to my chest beat, tell me this ain't hard. You gotta be as obsequious as the disciples of Jesus. This is my masterpieces.
These are the contents of the covenant of the ark. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand? He's saying his words, his lyrics are the contents of the covenant of the ark. You open the covenant. Yo. I'm telling you, man. This is why I love lyricists, man. Him, look, him, Jada. Everybody has their own style. This is his style of, doing things. A lot of people couldn't vibe with it. Maybe they're not ready for it. They weren't ready for it. Plus the fact that he had a bad, all respect to Wyclef, but he had him. Let me make myself bigger, man, so you can see me a little more. He had Wyclef as a producer. You know what I mean? And then not only that, what ultimately killed him, put him on the ground, was that he battled LL Cool J. And it was one of the best diss songs I've ever heard. His song was one of the best diss songs I've ever heard. He had 4321 with DMX, Method Man, LL Cool J, and him. And it was 4321 was LL Cool J's song. He was featured in it. And the beef happened because there was a part in the song where, if you hear the original song, you can hear it on YouTube. He says something about grabbing a mic. Let me grab that mic from your arm, and whatever. LL Cool J apparently took it the wrong way, and LL has a tattoo of a microphone on his arm. So LL told him, yo, you gotta change that shit. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like you talking about me. You know what I mean? And Canibus went and changed it. But then LL on his verse, and if you watch the video, they're separated in the video. Like all the other guys are all together. You know what I mean? Except Canibus. When Canibus filmed his part, he was by himself. Anyway, there's LL said on the song, he was like, if this mic ever leaves my arm, it'll transform into a time bomb. You don't want to borrow that. You want to socialize. and you don't want to make me mad. You want to idolize. And he was kind of talking to Canibus, you know what I'm saying? Talking to Canibus on the same song. He was dissing the man that's on the song. So Canibus was like, yo, what the hell? So this was a David and Goliath beef. You know, at the time, Canibus was was David, you know, the small guy, and LL's Goliath, you know what I mean? But in this case, they say he didn't knock him down. He didn't kill LL. Obviously, he didn't, you know, because LL's the GOAT. LL put out a song. It was cool. It was hot, but to me, Canibus's song was hotter. The beat was harder. It was more. I don't know if you hear it, dun dun dun, you know. And then after that, he started falling off. This came out after. Master Thesis came out after. It wasn't on Can I Bust. It was on, I think, Jack the Ripper or something. Or Rip the Jacker. I don't remember. But I just know he fell off after that. And it was just some craziness. He didn't do good. It didn't go good for him, unfortunately. He's still doing little things here and there, I guess. I just found one song. This is an old song. But he's still one of my favorites, you know what I mean? Even though you could say kind of he was a 1 or 2 hit wonder, 2-3 hit wonder maybe. But it's still one of my favorites. He's got some embarrassing moments freestyling when he pulled out a notepad, and you don't do that. But he could write music. He could write lyrics. I mean, I like him just because I'm open-minded and you know what I mean. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you mind me doing the videos this way, or you want them the other way, where the videos in the corner small, the typical way, or if this bothers you, or if this doesn't bother you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you on the next smoke.